Wood is famous for his paintings depicting the rural Midwest, and one of the largest pieces that Wood ever created resides in Sioux City. But on Monday, it will leave the Sioux City Art Center to undergo restoration. KTIV's Larry Wentz has more.
Almost everyone is familiar with Grant Wood's painting of a pitchfork-wielding farmer and a woman, presumed to be his wife, called American Gothic. But one of the late artist's roughly 100 paintings is here inside the corn room on the third floor of the Sioux City Art Center. It's a massive landscape of an Iowa cornfield, one of 4 similar works created by Wood.
The murals were actually commissioned by Eugene Epley, who's now known for Omaha's Epley Airport. They were commissioned back in the 1920s for his hotels, and one of them happened to be the Martin Hotel in Sioux City.
These mural panels have been on view since 2008. In that time, we've noticed that there's been some changes.
Art Center curator Christopher Atkins says the Art Center brought in a specialist to do a close-up look at their condition.
What we learned is that there is some changes to the color and to some of the surface features of the paintings.
The fact the murals even exist is a miracle. They were long forgotten and papered over at the Martin Hotel, only to be rediscovered in 1979.
A bankruptcy of the hotel owner actually threw the ownership of the mural into question. In fact, they went to auction, and Sioux City attorney Alan Frederigill bought them for $80,000 and donated them to the Art Center.
You know, this isn't the first time that an artwork like this has been wallpapered over or doorways have been cut through.
The pieces will go to the Midwest Art Conservation Center in Minneapolis for restoration.
You can see some of that delamination that I was telling you about. That's where the paint is kind of coming off the surface.
Atkins says the restoration will be a year-long process.
They'll be working on cleaning the panels, making them a little bit brighter, removing a little bit of what's there, so they'll come back looking better than ever.
In Sioux City, Larry Wentz, KTIV News 4.